Hey y'all, it's me back with another video. So, this is a somewhat serious video. So, those of you that know Gizmo knows that he has um osteoarthritis in his back, and every now and then it will flare up. So, because of COVID, um, we weren't able to get him into his regular vet because they didn't have any appointments. So we had to take him to a emergency vet to be seen to get his a refill for his medication. So we take him to an emergency vet not too far from us. We had took him to the drop-in, and they were saying that it was probably going to be like an hour wait, but they could give us a appointment for the next day. So we said, okay, well, we'll take the appointment and bring him back. So we brought him back the next day, and Gizmo has a travel crate that we put him in because he doesn't really like to ride in the car. So we put him in his little travel crate, and the way the vet is set up now, when you get there, you pull up into the parking lot, you park your car, and then you call them and tell them that you're outside. And you walk up to this little like tent situation thing that they have set up, and that's where you do your exchange. You drop the pet off because they won't let you into the facility. So Gizmo is in his travel crate, and I just handed, the crate over to the woman, and she went into the facility with him. In While he was in the facility, I guess they had a hard time getting him out of the crate. So what happened was when the doctor called to tell us what was going on with Gizmo, she's talking like we're 10 minutes into the conversation, and then she matter of factly said, oh, Gizmo bit one of the staff members, and the people that handle that will be contacting you. And I'm like, what? She said, well, Gizmo bit one of the staff members, and the people that contact dog bites will be contacting you. And I'm like, what people? Because then I'm at this point, I'm getting a little upset and nervous. And she said, oh, well, it's just protocol that when your dog bites someone, animal control is called. So I said, well, what happened? What happened? Because I'm talking to the vet, and he didn't bite the vet. He bit a vet tech or one of the um, assistants or whatever. So I said, what happened? And so she was like, well, I really don't know. Would you like to speak to the office manager? And I was like, yes. So the office manager gets on the phone, and she said that they had a hard time getting Gizmo out the crate. And I guess they tilted the crate to kind of make him slide out because they knew he had a back problem. So I'm pretty sure they didn't want to try to pull him out. And I'm pretty sure he probably was barking at them or growling because he didn't want to come out. So she said they tilted the crate to try to get him to come out. And when he did come out, he tried to run. And I guess the vet tech grabbed him because they didn't want him to try to run and jump off of the exam table knowing that he already had issues with his back. And I guess when the vet tech grabbed him, he bit them. And she said it wasn't, really bad, but it did break the skin. So I said, well, can I see? Can I see it? I said, I'm really sorry that, and I tried to be a really nice pet owner. I tried to think about the vet tech and everything. I said, well, can I see it? Can I, I'm really sorry that this happened, but can I see what happened, or talk to the person or whatever? And she said, no, that's not how we handle it. So we have to call animal control and let them know what happened. So I was like, all right then, in the back of my mind, I'm upset. I really am. So the next day, animal control called and said, we in animal control even had the story wrong. They said, we were calling because we heard that you were bit by a dog. I said, no, my dog bit someone at the vet, at the animal hospital. And the animal control person was like, oh, okay. Um, looks like they had the story wrong or whatever. So he said, okay, well, in a case like this, we normally send someone to your house to take a picture of the dog and take a picture, I guess, of your backyard or whatever, because they want to quarantine the dog for 10 days. Like he's not supposed to go to a dog park, in which he doesn't go to a dog park anyway, so that's no problem for Gizmo. And I was telling the um, animal control person that Gizmo is 100% a indoor dog. The only time he goes out is to use the bathroom and to, he has his playtime in the backyard. Like we have a fenced in backyard, so, Gizmo doesn't do a whole lot of going out um, outside of the home. For one thing, he has very bad skin allergies, and I really try to keep him in more of a controlled environment. So the animal control person was like, "Oh, okay, yeah, we understand that, but we do want to come out and take pictures." I said, "I don't have a problem with that." So he said that someone that was Thursday, so he said someone will be here Friday to take pictures of Gizmo and look at his backyard and stuff. Nobody showed up. So, like, this situation has really stressed me out. Like, seriously. For one, I just feel like the vet did not handle the situation the way it should have been handled with Gizmo. If you have a dog that is afraid, is hurting, you cannot get him out of the crate. Why didn't you contact the owners who were right outside the building? We did not leave the facility. We were parked right outside. Why didn't you come out and tell us, hey, your dog is scared and he won't come out the crate? Can you get him out the crate, or can you put a leash on him or whatever? Can you help us? Like, they could have brought him back outside and we could have got him out the crate and put the leash on him, and then they could have just took him back into the vet on the leash. But no, you want to shake the dog out of the um the travel crate, and then you upset him even more. And what is a dog supposed to do? He did what his natural instinct to protect himself was to do, which was to bite you. He's a dog. He wasn't with his owners, either one of us, and he was scared. And um he felt like he had to protect himself, and I don't blame him in this situation. I really don't. I mean, COVID has really messed situations Like this, Gizmo is a very timid, sheltered dog, and he's not used to a lot of other people. There were other animals there, and when your dog gets around a situation where he can smell other animals like dogs and cats, and I don't know, it could have been dogs up in there barking, and he was scared. And now y'all want to put my dog on probation for um 10 days or 14 days or whatever because of something mishandling, because you guys mishandled him in the vet. So y'all know I was mad. Like, I was mad for a couple of days, like seriously mad. So I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know if um the vet people could, I mean, the animal control people couldn't make it out Friday and they're gonna come tomorrow. I have no idea. If they do, then it'll be a part two to this video, and I'm pretty sure Gizmo is probably gonna come back later on and tell his side of the story. Gizmo gonna come tell his side of the story. Um, Probably later. Right now, he watching the Raider game and chilling out because we're still he is feeling better. He is up and moving around. He's feeling a lot better, but his back is still, well, his back will never be 100% because he has osteoarthritis. I mean, I have osteoarthritis in my shoulder and my ankle. And if my poor dog feels anything like I feel when I have these flare ups, I just feel for him because he can't tell us what to do for him. Like, when it happens for me, I can use my heating pad, I can use my ice pad, I can, take the medicine when I feel like it. But for him, he can't say, put a heating pad on me. And if I try to put a heating pad on him, oh, what is that? Don't put that stuff on me. He gets kind of freaked out. So yeah, I'm very um sympathetic of how he feels. I mean, that's my dog. I'm very protective of him. And this situation has really, really pissed me off. Like, I don't know. I've never, um, I know we're all in this new, COVID has put us in a new way to look at things. But I think when it comes to animals, the owner should at least be able to make sure that the dog is okay when um, he's brought into a new facility like that, especially seeing a vet that he's never seen before. So that's what happened to little Gizmo.